The fluoroquinolone class of antibiotics have been in the news over added warnings about potential side effects. Our very own Dr. Orden had a reaction, or he believes a reaction to these antibiotics himself. Have a look.
I'm here at the Beverly Hills Hyperbaric Center. As you see, I've got a little hitch in my giddy up. I've got Achilles tendonitis from taking a certain type of antibiotic. I have inflamed tendons. Hopefully, oxygen treatment at a higher barometric pressure is gonna fix me up. When you get in the chamber, they call it a dive. You just have to clear your ears, just like when you're snorkeling or scuba diving. Gentlemen, let's start our engines. Adios.
For the condition I have, I've broken down my own collagen as a result of taking this medication. So what we're trying to achieve here is this oxygen is going to help those cells, fibroblasts, that normally rebuild collagen. You're bringing me up. I do feel it in my ears.
Coming out of the pod, it feels a little bit better. So it's all good. There you go.
Yeah, so Drew,
I went
backing
for a
up a
little
little
dive.
bit. Yeah,
Right. So-
backing up a little bit. Tell us why you were on the fluoroquinolone
Okay, so-
antibiotics.
I took the fluoroquinolones for a prostate infection, chronic prostatitis, which flares up when I fly. So I did a long trip. Actually, I went to Dubai. I took it for about a week, and I got home, and I just go, whoa, my Achilles tendons are sore. Did I overdo it? Did I do something funny on the plane or just overdo it? So I was sore, and I waited a couple days, and it got worse. So I said, well, that doesn't sound like an overuse thing, that something is going on that is continuing to worsen. And I mean, do I know 100% that it was a result of that? But I couldn't explain it any other way.
And that is a known association
It is.
with this particular class of antibiotics.
How are you doing now?
Much better.
So you feel like you're on the up and up?
I
and-
would say I have 80% of my giddy up back.
Which is great. And the reason this is important is for two reasons. It's just to recognize this is a potential side effect of fluoroquinolones, but also recognizing that tendons do not heal as well
don't.
as other parts of your body. And these tendinitises can become tendinosis, long-term problems. And I'm genuinely happy that you're feeling better, because long-term tendinosis and that tendon would be no good for you.
And we've seen that with tennis elbow.
Yes.
We see if you cut a tendon in your hand, for example, those things do not always heal well.
That's right.
They take a lot of time to heal. So, getting back to the hyperbaric oxygen, what is it? You get in this chamber, and it's oxygen at regular air concentration. It's 20% oxygen, but it's administered at a higher barometric pressure. So the thought is that you're infusing more oxygen into your tissue and into your bloodstream.
So it's 3 times, right? Normal atmospheric pressure. So it does
Yes.
feel like scuba diving, like
Yes,
you said.
yeah,
and that's
you,
why it's so
you
much
can feel the pressure
on
in
your
your
ears.
ears. And I'm a big believer in it for wound healing in general. I use it in my practice. If I have a healing problem, a breakdown, skin issue, I think it helps.
And your theory on this was, why not try it? Why not
Yeah.
try everything? And one of the most important things here, anytime you take a medication, we often forget about the potential side effects. You yourself said after this whole
that's what-
experience, and you need
And
to
I'm
treat
up here at my
prostatitis.
pulpit, and I'm preaching exactly what you're saying, that I am going to be very, very careful about using antibiotics, much more careful than the past.
Use them when you need them. Know the potential side effects. If you develop side effects, talk to your doctor.